Hi everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome, and welcome back to my returning subscribers for my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. So to connect with this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up and tell me a little bit about your story and how you resonate with these videos. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and little notification bell. And you can always share this video with somebody who you think will resonate with these messages. This particular video is for the month of January 2026. It is also for the star sign of Aquarius. All right. Alright, Aquarians, so we are going to start off with the Enchanted Map Oracle card and see where you're at on your journey. So let me see if I can focus in and get any messages for you. When I first started this video, my crown chakra was spinning. So there could be an activation happening in your crown chakra for some of you. For others of you, be aware of health issues. There is a retrograde that is ending. Uranus will be retrograde, is in retrograde right now in Taurus, and it will be ending on February 4th. I feel like that Uranus retrograde has something to do with you, Aquarius. It'll end on February 4th in Taurus. Taurus rules the second house of money. Uranus rules your sign too, Aquarius. Originality, will, that's why I'm feeling that retrograde has something to do with whoever I am talking to. Let's talk about the second house. I have money, possessions, values, skills, priorities, personal resources, work, income, daily routines, job, and work ethic. Taurus also rules the neck, vocal cords, throat, and thyroid glands. So something about the throat chakra. Alrighty, for Aquarius. I'm hearing this song. It's a song from back in, I'll say, the 50s, maybe 60s. It's the age of Aquarius. So we are entering into that age, or already have entered it. 2025 is the year of the 9, so there could be some completion of cycles coming through here. 2/4/2026 would add up to a 7. So that talks about the challenges that we need to overcome for ascension processes. 7 also is very biblical. 2026 is an energetic year of a 1, which talks about having everything that we need in our life to succeed, to manifest. also would be the first house of awareness of I am aware of self, appearance, outward attitude, body, identity, beginnings, personality, first impressions, and approach to life. Aquarius, where are they at on their journey? Dragon's Lair. So for some of you, I don't know, I feel like this iciness here. But I also feel like this energy of whatever dragon you are feeding is what you're going to manifest. I also feel this energy of a lot of coldness, a lot of, Aquarius, there could be this iciness that you are carrying within you. Maybe you're in this lair, you feel trapped in something. Ghost lands. And look, it's also cold as well. Ghost land. See, it's also pointing between the 17th and the 18th here. And we have a new moon happening on January 18th that starts out in Capricorn and rolls over into Aquarius on the 18th. So somewhere between the 17th and the 18th. This is the 17th. 17, 18, and 19. That new moon energy where the new moon starts out in Capricorn on the 17th and rolls into Aquarius somewhere between the 18th and the 19th. The new moon will be in Aquarius. There's a lot of iciness here. These two cards depict iciness. Ice Queen, Ice King. We have the hand between Gemini and Cancer. That could be significant to maybe you have Gemini or Cancer somewhere in your chart. Aquarius. To me, the ghost lands talk about the ghosts of the past that haunt. That may not be specific to what the card means, but that is what I am feeling. So let's read the Dragon's Lair. You are always protected and divinely guided. You have a remarkable internal warning system that lets you know when things are out of alignment. You're about to enter a dangerous territory, so tread carefully and be aware of your surroundings. Now, Jupiter is retrograde in Cancer. Jupiter is the expansion, the awareness, right? The path you're on is one that will challenge you to the core. That said, peril is also exciting and exhilarating, like the danger you feel before you enter a new relationship, knowing that you'll be changed forever. A life lived fully isn't lived only in safety. A new experience is calling to you, one that will test your courage. The choice is yours, but there is greater value in risk taking the remaining unchallenged. New territories are awaiting to discover. So be aware of your surroundings and tread carefully. You are on ice here. And I feel like it has something to do with Uranus retrograde in Taurus, which talks about your money, your work ethic. And I also feel like Jupiter in Cancer may have something to do with your home life. And then we're talking about the first house again with that awareness, right? That awareness of self. I am aware of self, appearances, outward attitude, body, identity, beginnings, first impressions, and your approach to the situation. You're being called to tread carefully when it comes to your daily routines, when it comes to your work ethic, when it comes to your priorities, your skills, what you value, your possessions. Somebody could be very possessive. Somebody could be very materialistic. Somebody is going to be tested in the month of January here, Aquarius. So let's go ahead and pull some more cards. What's your overall energy for the month of January? The overall energy for Aquarius for the month of January. Obviously, you're going to be tested. And who delivers tests is Saturn. Saturn is went out of retrograde and is moving direct through Pisces and into Aries. Aries rules the first house of outward appearances. Something may not be as it seems. Alrighty, for Aquarius. Hierophant. What did I say about Taurus? There you are. Uranus retrograde ending in Taurus on February 4th is very, very significant. For some of you, there could be some sort of a ritual here. We have the 5 energy that talks about being aware, right? Fire, she's holding a feather, water, and Hierophant is an earth sign. That's that magician energy, having everything you need. High priest, high priestess energy. High priest with the Hierophant. That 5 energy. You're being tested. This is a challenge. I'm telling you, Aquarius, Uranus going back through Taurus direct is very significant. The Hierophant rules, it talks about rituals. It talks about the wisdom, your teaching, your learning. Somebody could be being taught a lesson here. Tested. Your spiritual journey. You know, the Hierophant usually rules a priest. Somebody who's a counselor. 10 of fire in reverse. This talks about letting go of the heaviness that you are carrying, this iciness that you are carrying. Somebody is being warned here. Maybe, see all the candles burning, right? The candle burning here, maybe doing rituals. They keep taking my eyes back to this ghost land. So we're going to read that right now, the ghost land. You know, and with the new moon in Capricorn, Aquarius, that new moon energy is talking about new beginnings, things that are hidden in the dark, right? You can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now. So somebody is learning a lesson here. A lesson. If you pass the test, you're getting a test here. This is 10 and a 5, a 6 energy. 10, 10. Something needs to end. And this is the 7 of Earth. The 7 of Earth in reverse talks about some sort of a plan, moving forward with this plan. We have a 17. That's 17 energy. 17 energy. Learning from the past, perhaps doing rituals, being taught lessons. King of Air in reverse. You cannot make this stuff up. The King of Air in reverse is somebody who is heartless, somebody who's cold-hearted, somebody who could be a habitual liar, somebody who cold-hearted. That's why I'm seeing all the iciness. Somebody is icy. Aquarius, you're coming through your own reading. You're being warned here. You're going to be tested. You got a lesson. Whether you pass or fail, this is a lesson. Uranus rules Aquarius. Uranus is retrograde in Taurus and will end retrograde in Aquarius season. Four of Fire. So the Four of Fire represents the home. Remember I said about Jupiter being retrograde in Cancer until March. This Four of Fire represents the home. It talks about celebration. The Ten of Fire in reverse talks about letting go of these hardships, letting go of the heaviness, letting go of the burdens. The Seven of Earth in reverse talks about maybe a plan didn't go as you wanted it to. Something that you planned may have not went in your favor. And that could be a lesson that you are learning. Something about the home life. Right? Because look, that looks like a home. The iciness over this home. Right there. Somebody could have been ghosted. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move into the signs that you are seeing, Aquarius. What are some signs that you are seeing? Some of you could be experiencing earrings, like, because my left ear just rang. The fact that this is pointing between Gemini and Cancer, between the 17th and 18th and 19th, that new moon energy. Jupiter is retrograde in Cancer. And I think Uranus will retrograde in Gemini. So Uranus and Jupiter are heavily affecting you, Aquarius. Jupiter doesn't end retrograde until March 11th. It'll be going direct back through Cancer. Those two retrogrades are heavily affecting your energy this month. Cancer rules I nurture, inner world, home, parents, roots, inner security, family, self-care, emotions, children, women, and femininity. So again, somebody has an icy heart. And we have the energy of the Four of Wands at home. Somebody could have a very bad attitude. Somebody could be trying to impersonate somebody. Maybe even steal somebody's ideas. I don't know why. I'm looking at identity and I said ideas. Alright, I don't know why I was holding that card either. So let's shuffle this card one more time. What are your signs that you're showing? Look, energy alignment, the letter M on there. We have the energy of 3 names. Horns, dominance. Somebody could be trying to take dominant over somebody. Somebody with the letter M on their name. Somebody with something at home here. Doing rituals at home. Some sort of a plan did not work. Could have backfired. And because of that, now whatever they were intention they were trying to set backfired in their own home is icy. Eggs, incubation. And spirit of alchemy, manifest skill and transmutation. Somebody could have been doing alchemy, casting spells, using eggs even, trying to, the eggs talk about fertilization. They also talk about protection. Somebody could be very dominant in the home space, trying to dominate somebody's energy. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Reconciliation. Nature, grounded, ancestors. See the eye? Right? Out of jealousy. Somebody could have did some sort of a ritual to constantly keep an eye on somebody out of jealousy because they feel some sort of a sting. So they could have been doing something at midnight. Somebody could have burnt a bridge, or maybe somebody that you were doing this to burnt a bridge. Alright, I'm moving on. What's happening with love for Aquarius? Somebody is very cold-hearted. Somebody did something out of being cold-hearted, being unemotional here. Remember I said about the crown chakra spinning. So there could be some sort of a backfire happening. Somebody that maybe you were doing this to transmuted the energy. I feel like somebody was trying to dominate somebody. Alright, what's happening with love for Aquarians? Dark night of the soul. Somebody is going through that dark night of the soul, and through the dark night of the soul, there's a lot of healing, a lot of wisdom that's being gained here. Springtime, so March has a lot to do with something when it comes to love. Shadow work, yeah. Somebody is in a period of darkness. And they are doing a lot of shadow work in this dark night of the soul when it comes to relationships. divine masculine. And we have a masculine energy there with the King of Air, the King of Swords. Self-worth. Somebody needs to raise their self-esteem. We have eggs and spring. Spring talks about birthing things. You're in a period of incubation right now when it comes to love until you work through these issues. Going through the dark night of the soul, working on them shadows. When it comes to dominating somebody's energy by doing rituals. Something backfired here. Somebody's plan did not work. Somebody's plan to dominate somebody in a ritual did not work. So Saturn moving into Aries is making you aware of this. Maybe somebody is involved in identity theft, using somebody's name. To gain something, some money, something of value. Trying to cause issues at home. Alright, so what's going on with Aquarius's money? Oh, before we do that, let's pull a romance angel card. Angels, what do you want to say to Aquarius? I don't know why they showed me the codependency, but religious factors may have an issue. Maybe your spiritual path, your religion, because we're talking about the Hierophant here. We're talking about religion. We're talking about your spiritual journey. Two people may not be on the same page. Somebody may not even be aware of somebody doing rituals. I don't know why I seen the codependency card in this deck. I mean, I didn't literally see it in the deck. They showed it to me in my third eye. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So this could be somebody who is asking somebody else to help them with something in some sort of a ritual in their house. Somebody may not even be aware of somebody doing this. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're being guided to take. Wrong book. Let your friends help you. The romance angels are helping you via other people to the degree that you'll allow the assistance to occur. Yes, somebody's going through a dark night of the soul here. This card indicates that you need to be more willing to ask for guidance, especially within the context of your love life. For instance, and this is what I'm getting, Aquarius, somebody could have asked you to assist with this. Like you two could have come together to do this. For instance, discuss your feelings, hopes, and dreams, and then allow others to help you. Perhaps you'll offer support, good advice, or even know from a potential partner among their acquaintances. This card is a signal that you'll benefit from spending quality time with your friends. If you're currently in a relationship, you'll get renewed enthusiasm by having regular outings with good friends. If you're single, then spending time with these special people will get you out of the house and bring in fresh energy. Your friends may also introduce you to a wonderful romantic partner. So you could have met somebody through another person. And you two could have, I feel like there's more than one person. You got two people on this card, and you got a masculine and another person on this card. Masculine and feminine. It could have been a bunch of you doing this ritual. A Taurus, Aquarius, a Libra. Look, 4 people. An Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the Queen of Fire, 2 people. A Pisces. An Aries. A Leo, a Sagittarius. 4 people doing a ritual at home. Pisces. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Taurus. Somebody was abusing their power here. That's why you're getting the warning. Somebody was very cold-hearted here. They did it out of, for money, is what I feel. Somebody could be becoming possessed with the shadow energy. Somebody could be becoming possessed because something did not work. A plan or ritual did not work. Let's see what's going on with the money issue or money situation with the Aquarians. And somebody could have been asking other people for their help. People who they thought were friends. King of Raphael in reverse. Somebody didn't follow their heart when it comes to money. 8 of Michael. Somebody wasn't seeing something clearly here. They did not have the ability to honor their heart. There's an iciness. Somebody was heartless. Somebody was trying to block somebody from seeing something. 5 of Gabrielle. Drama. The fight. Drama. Lots of drama. Causing challenges. Somebody's going to be challenged on their money. Somebody is not going to see something clearly. I feel like somebody did a ritual on somebody's money. Aquarius, you could have been involved in this. Along with other people, asking other people to join in on this fight. To try to block somebody's money. Did a ritual on their name. Try to steal their identity. And now somebody is learning a very hard lesson about this. 9 of Gabrielle. Somebody's determination to keep doing this, to keep causing illusions. This is all backfiring on you. And it's hitting your money. We got the 8 of Michael. Remember I said about the crown chakra spitting. Archangel Michael could have warned somebody. But their determination, and now it's hitting their head, like their crown chakra, causing health issues is what I feel. Take a look at the bottom of the deck. 4 of Ariel. Somebody was very greedy. Yeah. Somebody is very greedy. Somebody just did anything to succeed. They took this ruthless approach, right? We have Sagittarius energy. Somebody could have lied, abused their psychic insights and told lies when it comes to a business partnership. They were like very clearly communicating this lie. when it comes to money. Somebody didn't want to work for something. Somebody was very greedy when it comes to something that they do for work. Abusing their power, their energy. Sagittarius energy now. Asking a Sagittarius to join along. Sagittarius, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces. There could have been more than 4 people. It could have been 8 people coupled together. So now you're going to be struggling. Now you're not going to be seeing something clearly because you were warned. It's backfiring. Somebody was very heartless here. Somebody has maybe doing rituals, causing somebody to be paranoid, causing them to be blinded or not seeing something clearly. So now somebody is going through the dark night of the soul and they have to face this shadow. So until then, somebody here, when it comes to love, a masculine is turning their back to them. After a love spell, somebody could cast a love spell to try to manipulate somebody. Let's move on. A final message to the Aquarius from the angels. Remember, you are being warned. You are being tested. You are being tested around the new moon time in January. New moon Capricorn into Aquarius. Capricorn rules Pluto. Pluto rules the underworld. The underworld talks. Pluto and Capricorn could be significant. Pluto rules Scorpio, the house of death, mystery, sex. Somebody could have been doing sex magic, a sex ritual. You're entering into dangerous territory. Tread carefully and be aware of your surroundings. Why? Because you are being warned here. You're running a risk of losing your footing. Right? And you know you're being warned. You felt it. That you were abusing your power, your psychic gifts, your magical gifts. But you put all your eggs in one basket, thinking that your plan was going to work, and it didn't. So now there's going to be a lot of like, you're not going to see something clearly. Your internal guidance may not work, right? Something that you thought was going to work to block somebody else's money actually backfired. And you asking other people to help you. Alright, so out of greed, gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environment. Something with music. Healthy life. So what did I say about the health? Be aware of your health. Aquarius, that crown spinning. You're not seeing something with the head. Santa Fawn wishes to help you feel peaceful and centered, and he strongly advises you to begin by listening to gentle music. Play it wherever you go. And you know what is connected to the music? What sign is Pisces? Talk quietly and engage in slow rhythmic music, such as swaying to music or a gentle yoga session. Don't engage in battles at this time. Be aware of that. We have the Five of Wands there, causing drama, being in that battle. Instead, retreat from conflict while you revive your spirit and become even stronger. Delay decision making at this time. You'll know exactly what to do when you emerge from your gentle retreat. Archangel Santa Fawn's aura is calming and cool shade of turquoise, like the translucent tropical ocean. Meditate upon this color and hold the stone associated with this energy. Turquoise, the feel of your heart rate and breathing become quieter. Santa Fawn can help your words and actions be kind and gentle, yet powerful. As the archangel associated with music, you can feel his presence strongly when you listen to music, sing, or play a musical instrument. With the King of Swords in reverse, somebody could be sending somebody subliminal messages through the power of music. Thank you for watching.